Okay, everybody, welcome to the Big 3-0. 2 hours of fun, frolics, and entertainment. Yeah. Celebrating, strangely enough, 30 years of Amnesty International, the world's first and the world's finest human rights organisation.
And this evening, we have artists quite literally from all over the world for you, and we have 2 brilliant musical directors. We have Mr. Jules Holland, and we have this lot under the firm but fair hand of Pink Floyd's David Gilmour.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, fun for 70.5% of the family.
70.5% who no doubt will be excited to know we have Jason Donovan on this evening. We have Iives, as well as Morrissey, and of course, the one and only SAYLE. They're all here this evening.
Jonathan, you're getting me so excited with all these big names. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Let's get on with it, Alexa. You calm down, and we'll get on with it now. I'm going to introduce you to our first performer this evening. I'll give you a few clues. He's a bit saucy. He's a bit sexy. He's a bit of a boyo. That might give you a clue. Please welcome the one, the only, there's never going to be another, Tom Jones!
This is an old Otis Redding song. Yeah! I can't turn you loose. If I do, I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't turn you loose. If I do, I'm gonna lose my pride. I can't turn you loose for nobody. I love you, baby, yes I do. If I do, I'm gonna lose my mind. Tell me, do you feel all right? Now, do you feel all right? Do you feel all right? Do you feel all right? Now, tell me, do you still love me? 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 Never gonna turn you loose. Never gonna, never gonna, never gonna.
it when our friends become successful. We hate it when our friends become successful. Oh, look at those clothes. Now look at that face, it's so on such a video. Well, it's really laughable. We hate it when our friends become successful. And if they're northern, that makes it even worse. And if we can destroy them, you bet your life we will destroy them. If we can hurt them, well, we may as well. It's really laughable. It could have been me. It should have been me. Everybody knows. Everybody says so. They say, you have loads of songs, so many songs, more songs than the world can stand. A verse, chorus, middle-eight, great thing. Just listen.
Hi, this is Kylie Minogue. I'd like to wish Amnesty International a very happy birthday. 30 years, have a good party, and keep up the good work.
Hi there, everyone. Sorry we can't be at the studios with everybody right now,
But we did want to wish Amnesty a very happy 30th birthday. We've recorded this song especially for it. We hope you like it with Steve Naive and his band.
So satisfied, half of us in need. The left bountiful in us, tarnished by our dreams. Oh, when will there be a harvest for the world? Come home with the least.
Nation after nation, journeying into peace.
Oh, when will there be a harvest for the world?
I want to know right now.
And I want to know. Where will there be a harvest?
you please welcome the star of the hit movie The Commitments, Andrew Strong!
All right. How y'all doing? Baby, here I am. I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you gotta come home with me. I forgot some good old love, and I got something in store. When it comes to throwing it all, you gotta come back for more. Boys will come and die by the dozen. That ain't nothing but drugstore love. Let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle 9 years around. Come on, put your hands in the air. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man with a great experience. I know you got you another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I wanna prove every word I say. Hey, I'm advertised in love for free, so when you place your hand on me. Boys will come and down by the dozen. Nothing but drugstore. Little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle 9 years around. Oh, yes, I am. Come on, give it to me, saxophone. Come on, I wanna do my thing. Come on, I wanna do my thing. Boys will come and down by the dozen. That ain't nothing but drugstore love. Little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle 9 years around. Oh yeah, that's all I am. Come on, you gotta make me feel good. Make me feel good. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you gotta come home. I forgot some good old love, and then I got some in store. When it comes to throwing it all, you gotta come back for more. Boys will come and down by the dozen. There ain't nothing but drugstore love. Little thing that you can. Come on. Oh, it's sure hard to handle.
the great Keith Richard once said, congratulations and celebrations. I want the world to know that you're in love with me. Happy birthday.
Taken my time, convince me she's fine, but when she leaves I'm not so sure. It's always the same, she's playing her game, and when she goes I feel to blame. Why won't she say she needs me? I know she's not as strong she seems. Why don't I see her cry for help? Why don't I feel her cry for help? Why don't I hear her cry for wandered around the streets of this town, trying to find sense in it all. The rain on my face, it covers the trace of all the tears I've had to waste. Why must we hide emotions? Why must we never break down and cry? All that I need is to cry for help. Somebody please hear me cry for
Thank you.
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down to shoot my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man. Hey Joe, I heard you shot your lady down. Hey Joe, Joe, I heard you shot your lady down, shot her downtown. Yes, I did shot her because I caught my woman fooling around. So she gave me a gun and I shot her. Where you gonna run to now? Say, hey Joe, where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna run? I'm going outside. Way down Mexico way, I'm going outside, baby. Way down where I can be free, where there ain't no one gonna find me, no one gonna find me. There ain't no hangman ain't no hangman that's gonna put a noose around me. No, there ain't no one gonna find me, no one gonna find me. Hey, Joe, said there ain't no hangman gonna love. No, 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 no. Oh, oh. Hey, Joe, no, 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 Joe. Hey, Joe, no, 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 Joe. Thank you very much.
On the turning away,
trodden, and the words they say which we won't understand. Don't accept that what's happening is just a case of other suffering, or you'll find that you're joining in the turning away. It's a sin that somehow light is changing to shadow and casting its shroud over all we have known. Unaware how the ranks have grown, driven on by a heart of stone. We could find that we're all alone in the dream of the proud. On the wings of the night, as the daytime is stirring, where the speechless unite in a silent accord, using words you will find as strange, mesmerized as they light the flame. Feel a new wind of change on the wings of the night. No more turning away from the weak and the weary. No more turning away from the coldness inside. Just the world that we all must share. It's not enough just to stand and stare. Is it only a dream that there'll be no more turning away?
the many special things that's been handcrafted, especially just for this show, is a song that Dave Stewart has recorded with the choir of St Mary's Nottingham, bit of a local reference there, and the London Chamber Orchestra. You'll only be able to see it tonight on this show, and here it is now.
you cry. Brother, 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 there's too many of you dying. We got to find our way to bring back love here today. Father, Father, there's no need to escalate. No need now. The war is not the answer, and only love can conquer hate. We got to find a way to bring back loving here today. Oh, picket lines, so picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me, baby. You can't say what's going on. What's going on? 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 You gotta know something. Maybe you can tell me. So much trouble. Oh, much trouble in the Father, Father, everybody thinks we're wrong. Everybody. But who are they to judge us? Just because I bleed made me stronger than theirs. We got to find a way, got to find to bring back understanding here today. Understanding. The picket lines, the picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. To talk to me, baby. You can't see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Can you tell me it?
He's home again from another day. She smiles at him as he walks through the door. She wonders if it will be okay. It's hard for her when he doesn't respond. He says, babe, you look a mess. You look down in that dress. It's just not like it used to be. Then she says, I may not be a lady, and I'm on from Monday to Sunday. I lets the tears flow. Tears that she's been holding back so long. She wonders where did all the love and go, the love they used to share when they were strong. She says, yes, I look a mess, but I don't love you any less. I thought you always thought enough of me to always be impressed. I may not be a lady, but I'm all woman. From Monday to Sunday, I work my fingers to the bone. And I'm no classy lady, I'm all woman. This woman needs a little love to make her strong. You're not the only one. So sweet the love that used to be. So sweet the love that used to be. Ooh, baby, oh, man. Oh,
You utter bastards! Why the bloody hell wasn't I invited? After all I've done for you, bastards! That'll be £50,000, please. Ooh.
Our next guest this evening, you may remember, starred with Kevin Costner in the huge hit movie Robin Hood a while ago. He's a big man, he's a huge talent with a great future, an American, but of course America's loss is our gain. Now, he's going to come out now, he's one of the best comic talents we have, and he's going to be doing a bit of improvisation for you, so we'll need a bit of your input on this, but I'm now going to improvise a witty and pithy introduction for him. Please welcome Mike McShane.
Thank you very much for having me tonight. I need a suggestion for a song. Give me a song title, something made up off the top of your head. What? What is it? Humpty Dumpty? Okay, Humpty Dumpty. What kind of style? What kind of song style? What? Reggae? A little reggae. I've been sitting around all day and on the fence. Too much fun, too much to play. And all the king's horses and all the king's men come to get up in my face again because I'm Humpty. Oh yeah, a Humpty Dumpty. Oh yeah. I'm big and round and white if you don't mind. Head to, I'm large and in charge, but really I'm very kind. If you mess with me, you get trouble, you bet. You get a face full of me, a badass omelette, cause I'm Humpty. Oh yeah, Humpty Dumpty. Thank you. Yeah. Give me another song, give me another song title from your imagination. Toothbrush? Something called Toothbrush? What style? Give me a style. What? What? Edith Piaf? Edith Piaf. Can I have the lights down a bit? A bit of spot? That moody romantic crap? Imagine my heels. I suppose you're done with me. I suppose you've used me well. You've gone from powders to paste to finally using gel. All my bristles all are bothered. I'm unfeathered and unfathered. I'm the toothbrush that you used last night. Last night your mouth was shining and gleaming. I was full of foam. You brushed, I was screaming. Then you spit out the goo into the sink. Hung me up to dry. I'm mad, of course. What do you think? Can I get another suggestion? Another suggestion, song title. Holidays, give me a stop. Heavy metal? Dad, are we there yet? Can we get there soon? I'm gonna get real sick. Gonna get sick real soon. I've been in this goddamn car 6 hours or more. You would've stopped for a poo break. You're gonna suffer some more. Mom made egg sandwiches for the lunch. I ate them, I don't feel so good. You get the hunch pulled over. For a holiday in hell. Well, you think I'm a good boy? You took me for a trip. I couldn't give a good damn. I don't think you're hip. It's a holiday. We're on a holiday. Well, you're gonna stop the car. You're gonna kick me out. You're gonna stare at me, you son of a bitch. You're a child. Well, it's a holiday. A holiday in hell.
This section of the show is a Reeves and Mortimer presentation. That's a Reeves and Mortimer presentation.
Do I look all right? Am I okay? Do I look all right?
Makes you look fine. I'll just brush this bit.
No, don't do that. I like it bouffant.
Oh, you're all right then. And go.
We're so sorry that we can't be with you there this evening to join all the pop-top cop... Start again.
And
pop-top.
go.
We're so sorry that we can't be with you there this evening to join all the top pop comedy.
And go.
I didn't go wrong. I didn't go.
Oh, go.
Which brings us to our special charity anniversary missing word round. Happy 30th what? Amnesty. Ian?
Dictator toppled?
No.
Prisoner released today?
No, not as such. Paul, any ideas?
Penguin?
What did you say then? What was that word?
To celebrate.
No, cebrelate, that word is. Or if you're going to have a lot of celebrities there, it's celebrelate, isn't it?
Celebrate.
Go on.
Oh, what's it say? 30 years of animosity.
Of animosity. Animosity.
Sorry, say go.
And go.
So sorry I can't be with you there this evening to join all the pop-top comedy stars from across the world coming together to celebrate 30 years of Amnesty International. But happy anniversary.
Did you say international? We'll have to go again.
Things may come and things may go. At the Amnesty Big Three. Oh. So have your fun or have your frolics. But support Amnesty. Or I'll have your guts for garters.
This man has come across the Atlantic Ocean all the way from the city of Chicago. Just to be here this evening.
Gosh, you're so thrusting.
Thank you.
And his name is Phillips.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be in Nottingham. As soon as I got here, I pulled someone over and I said, look, I know you're sick of this. I know I sound just like a tourist. But could you please tell me where they tape Bullseye? And it's right here. Oh, boy, you English people, I love you. But you're kind of weird. Right backstage, this woman said, excuse me, could you be a dear and scratch my back? So I go like this. I was in London, you know, and the guy at the library, I said, I'd like a card. He says, you have to prove you're a citizen of London. So I stabbed him. I don't know. Well, I don't have to tell you folks about scuba diving. So that'll save some time. Time that we could spend talking about Amnesty International. Now, most of us, hush up, hot mama. She's dying for the big 3-0. The point is, we have to support Amnesty International, and we wouldn't even need that organization if we just learned a little tolerance for others. I was in San Francisco once, walking along the Golden Gate Bridge, and I saw this guy in the bridge about to jump. I thought I'd try to stall him, detain him, long enough for me to put the film in. I said, don't jump, and he turns. You've heard of the Elephant Man. He had the head like the head of a horse. And my heart went out to him. I said, why the long face? He said, all my life people have called me cruel names like Flecka or Chess Piece or Trigger. I said, don't worry about it, Ed. He said, how would you like to go through your whole life as a freak? I said, well, you're a bad example, but you know what I mean. I said, God loves you. He said, how do you know there's a God? I said, of course there's a God. Do you think billions of years ago, a bunch of molecules floating around at random without rhyme or reason could someday have had the sense of humor to make you look like that? He said, I do believe in God. I said, that's the spirit. Are you a Christian or a Jew? He said, a Christian. I said, me too. Protestant or Catholic? He said, Protestant. I said, me too. What franchise? And he says, Baptist. I said, me too. Northern Baptist or Southern Baptist? He says, Northern Baptist. I said, me too. Northern Conservative Baptist or Northern Liberal Baptist? He said, Northern Conservative Baptist. I said, me too. Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist or Northern Conservative Reformed Baptist? He said, Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist. I said, me too. Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist Great Lakes region or Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist Eastern region? He said, Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist Great Lakes region. I said, me too. Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist Great Lakes region Council of 1879 or Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist Great Lakes region Council of 1912. He said, Northern Conservative Fundamentalist Baptist Great Lakes region Council of 1912. I said, die, heretic. And I pushed him over. So, let that be a lesson and support Amnesty International. Thank you for being my friends. Bye-bye.
A third of the world's governments have got a human rights record worse than that of Ming the Merciless. And this year alone have been torturing many tens of thousands of their own citizens. One of the things that Amnesty tries to do is to concentrate on individual cases. And here's John CLEESE talking about one of them.
A fractured spine is something one would normally associate with a car crash. Ghassan Najjar got his from his prison guards in Syria. He also got a severely weakened heart and very painful stomach ulcers. He's been in prison for 11 years now. He's never been charged or tried or anything like that, but in 1980 he demonstrated peacefully along with thousands of others, against the 17-year-long state of emergency there. The state of emergency means that ordinary laws simply don't apply, so that anyone can be arrested and detained indefinitely and tortured on a whim, just for going to visit friends or relatives or for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, this state of emergency has now been in operation for 28 years. That's quite an emergency. And as a result, Ghassan Najjar and thousands like him have absolutely no rights at all. In fact, their very best hope may be Amnesty International.
Terrible thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. What is that then?
To be in prison just for your convictions.
Yeah, well, that's why you were in prison, wasn't it? You were convicted for receiving stolen goods.
Look, please, receiving stolen goods is a petty, insignificant matter of no importance whatsoever.
Yeah, well, that's what you told the judge, isn't it? But he still locked you up.
I'm talking about Amnesty International.
Oh, I see.
Do you know it is 30 years since they started their marvellous task?
Is it? Taking a while then, isn't it? Really? I had some Portuguese kitchen fitters like that once.
No, my friend. Amnesty are not like part-time labourers.
No. Yeah.
Amnesty's work is unceasing.
Well, they're certainly not like part-time labourers, are they? Because they cease at any opportunity.
Alas and alack, their task is ever with us.
Verily.
So long as there is oppression and tyranny in the world, they must keep the light of hope burning, tend the flame of compassion, and stir the shit a bit from time to time.
Forgive me, you seem to know a lot about this Amnesty.
Well, I'm a supporter.
Are you? What, do you go to all their matches then?
Look, do shut up.
No, but I wouldn't have put you down as a typical Amnesty International supporter. You know, not
typical Amnesty. How would you describe the typical Amnesty International supporter?
Oh, I don't know. He'd be about 6 foot. He'd have his own psychiatrist and about £7 million in the bank.
Well, apart from John Cleese, obviously.
I don't know. Well, he'd probably have a beard, wouldn't he?
What's beards got to do with it?
I don't know why they all have beards. You're the one who knows all about Amnesty. They just do, don't they?
Look, beards are irrelevant,
I
mate.
see, yeah.
Beards have got nothing to do with it.
Right, yeah.
There are thousands of decent, ordinary, beardless folk like me who are committed to fighting injustice.
I didn't know you were. Are you committed to fighting injustice?
If you looked beneath this breast, mate, you would see a heart burning with eternal vigilance.
Well, that's the cheese. Never eat it late at night. It gives you terrible heartburn.
For justice, for freedom, for the individual rights of human beings to speak out against tyranny and oppression wherever they find it. I support that stand.
Do you?
I am part of that fight.
Good.
I am at one with that struggle.
What, you mean you went to the secret policeman's have a ball and laughed at some knob jokes?
Basically, yeah. Very funny, mind.
It was.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
very,
it,
very
yes.
funny,
I think that's good.
One of the most exciting things about events like this is when you manage to attract stars of the very highest calibre. And I'm going to introduce you now to a couple of gentlemen who, well, frankly, the term superstar barely does them justice. From the band Spinal Tap, please welcome Derek Smalls and David St Hubbins. Now, thank you, Colin. Marvellous to see you here. Yes! You have a lot of fans here, as you can tell. Of course, you're not all the Spinal Tap. We have Nigel Tufnell, who sadly couldn't be here this evening, I believe.
No, he couldn't make it, yeah.
But we do have a great surprise for you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a live satellite link with Nigel in Los Angeles. Nigel, are you receiving us now?
Hello, Nigel.
There he is. Yeah,
Good
go.
evening,
That's good. Good evening,
Hello,
Nige.
Nigel.
Hello, Nige. Over here. Yeah, look into the tube.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Nigel, talk.
Yeah, now.
Happy birthday, Amnesty. 30 years is a long time to be doing what you do. I'm only sorry I can't be there this evening to accept this award. Obviously the winds of change that have been blown around the world haven't yet blown into the flat of a certain bass player who shall remain nameless. I mean, after all, human rights do begin at home, don't they? And in the studio. Unless, of course, you've got your head up your bum, in which case all bets are off, aren't they?
Well, Nigel, there's a lot of Spinal Tap fans here this evening who'd like to talk to you. I know you have a tour plan. If I could ask you a couple of questions about that while we have you on the link here. When do you plan to come over here to the UK?
Nige.
Great. It's the usual.
Well, I think we've lost our satellite link with Nigel in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen.
He meant well, though.
Yeah, you did say he meant well.
But it was a very worthwhile contribution to the evening. Guys, we're going to try and get you to perform later. I know you're not quite feeling yourself this evening, so we do have a doctor who's worked with some of the very top rock bands, helping them get to the top and then stay there for an unnaturally long time. And he's here to help you out as well. Please welcome Dr. Martin Scroat, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Dr. Martin. A pleasure. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Despite the many rumours, not yet struck off. What can you do for them this evening, Doctor?
Which one wanted acupuncture?
That'll do.
Yeah?
That'll do, yeah.
That'll be fine. All right, come through to
Thank you,
my
John. We'll see you later.
Thank you all, everybody.
Martin Scroat and Spinal Tap, ladies and gentlemen.
Please. Shut the bloody hell up. Bob,
Right.
bloody. Bob,
Right.
bloody.
Right.
Bloody.
Right.
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 Right, now we've got
Please,
to...
please.
What? No, what we've got to do... Basically.
We've got to introduce somebody,
Introduce somebody, right?
Yes. How's it going, son?
It's going okay. It's going okay, Ziggy.
My name's David Bowie, too.
My name's David Bowie. Oh,
Oi.
it is.
That's a strange coincidence, son, and so's mine. Ow!
It's very strange.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's the worst thing that could possibly happen.
It is, yeah.
We've turned into Mick.
Yeah, we have, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we have, like, that's right.
Hey, Mick, how's it going?
It's going. All right.
Yeah, we're very good, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, listen, now we're going to introduce the
right.
greatest rock and roll band.
Rock band.
No, they're all laughing. And I don't have time on that. I can't help it, Aaron.
Oh, you stupid man. Oh, dear.
Don't leave me, Harold, please, Harold.
I'm leaving you. Anyway, right?
Yeah,
right.
sorry about that.
Sorry,
yeah.
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest rock and roll band in the world, the spiral hats and things, isn't it, Mick?
No, it's not a spiral.
Spiral?
No.
What is it?
Well, it's a spiral staircase.
Spinal hat, taps.
Spiral top.
Yeah, well, all right. Let's hear it,
like a less tuxedo. I like to sink her with my pink torpedo. Big bottom, big bottom. Talk about mud flaps, my girl's got 'em. Big bottom, drop it out of my mind. How could I leave this wherever you can. Bless your hearts.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2,
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, they're both there. Ooh.
Yeah, come here. We work with the Stones.
Yeah, right. We got Stone.
And we work with Wet.
We got Wet.
And we work with Big Country.
Yeah, we got Lost, right?
And these lot are next.
Yeah, I really like them.
Rock around!
I love this audience, and especially you, mate, actually, because you're a bit like Jason Donovan in a sort of a rock sort of a way, which is nice. I forgot. Yeah, so it's nice because there's a lot of big music acts on tonight, and it's quite exciting. I'm not really up on modern music very much. I like the Beatles. They're all right, aren't they? They're okay. Did anyone see Paul McCartney's European tour last year? One person. So he didn't make a lot of money out of that tour, but he had a good go. He played Liverpool at one stage. It was live on Radio 1, you know, so listen to it. And he played a place called Albert Dock, and 50,000 Scousers turned up, right, to watch Paul McCartney. And in the middle of it, he said, we're going to do a tribute now to a man we all love very much. And they did a John Lennon number, right, Give Peace a Chance. And all these Scousers all joined in. They were all saying, all we are saying, like, is give peace a chance, you know. Right, and it's going really well, but when they finished playing the song, the crowd was so excited, they carried on, the emotion carried on. And Paul McCartney couldn't shut them up, they just got so exactly worked up about it. And I just thought, it's nice that, but if things had been the other way around, and Paul McCartney had been shot in New York, and John Lennon was doing a tribute concert in Liverpool, would he have had trouble stopping the crowd from going? Boom, boom, boom. I don't think he would he, really? What about if Ringo had been shot in New York? The crowd would have been going, Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling rather poorly. It would have been tragic. I must say, my ultimate favourite is Elvis. A big Elvis fan, yeah. Thanks. And I read a book about Elvis, and apparently in the 50s, Elvis used to go on stage, right, with a length of hosepipe down the leg of his trousers, right? True. So that when he went like this, which he did quite a lot, right, it looked like he'd got glandular trouble, right? So I thought, well, I'll try this, you know. So I went on stage with the old hosepipe down the trousers, and I'll give you a hint, Jason, should you ever try this on stage, right? Make sure you get all the water out of the hosepipe, right? Otherwise, the effect is not very sexy at all, really. But I cried the night Elvis died, I must tell you. It was very sad, because I knew it was going to happen, because he used to eat 30 cheeseburgers a day, right? And that's just greedy, isn't it, really? And they said that when he died, they lay him in state in Memphis, not in a coffin, but on a big bap, right? And the mourners walked past with onions going, I loved him, just sprinkling them on there. There's a photograph of Chuck Berry putting a dill pickle down on Elvis. It's one of the saddest things I have ever seen in my life. And what makes it even sadder is that Elvis never came to England. Did you know that was true? Apparently he nearly came in 1976, but there was a hosepipe ban, and You've been a great crowd. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Thank you very much. I'm
probably most known for my work on that ultra-realistic Australian dramatised documentary-style program, Neighbours. In Australia, we often wonder what it is about the phenomena of neighbours in this country. And then now that I've come over here and actually seen that, I've seen the program, it only goes for 20 minutes, there's no ads. So it's like it's on and then like, oh, beauty, it's over. I've only been in the country a short time, but you might have noticed that the press actually got onto me and actually quoted me in the papers as saying that you were a bunch of whinging poms. I would like to take this opportunity to apologise for that, because I have been in the country 2 weeks now, and I realise that you have every right. What I would like to do is just do something from my impressionist era in Australia. It's something that I've become a little bit, and you're going to hate me for this, it's just that I've become a little bit, well, this is an awful thing to say, especially on television and in front of a big crowd. It's just that I've become a little bit, you're going to hate it, I've become a little, well, I've become a little bit famous. Oh. I know that's a bugger of a thing to say, but it doesn't matter. What do you do for a job? I'm a nurse. What do you do? I'm famous. Stiff. It's just that I've become a bit famous. I'd like to do my infect impression of a lighthouse. This is a lighthouse in the daytime. Thank you. And now the lighthouse in the nighttime, because it's a bit of a sky for a lighthouse in the daytime. But come night time, they're flashing on off like little mongrels. I'd like to do now my infect impression of the lighthouse in the night time. Thank you. Look, will you get right away from those rocks, please? Can you stay right away? Can you keep away from the rocks? Thank you very much. That's the lighthouse. Now look, I'm up in... No, I'm sorry, I can't sing, so the single should be out soon. I am currently doing pantomime in Sunderland, and it is really fantastic as a pantomime actor to sit there and listen to all the kids going, it's behind you, it's behind you. But as a young adult, I am sick and tired of shouting at dumb politicians and dumb governments and saying, look, the problems are right in front of your eyes. Thank you.
Gosh, 30 years. It's an awfully long time, Charles.
Yes, I know, Di, but I just don't feel like it tonight.
On the 4th of March last year, 13-year-old Narman Carmona Lopez was beaten by 4 policemen in Guatemala City. Severe bruising covered 70% of his body. His liver was ruptured, 6 of his ribs were fractured, and 2 fingers broken. Narman died of his injuries 10 days later. Pressure from Amnesty International has helped bring the policeman accused of Narman's death to trial, a rare event in Guatemala City. However, his case is sadly not unique. At least 1,000 children, some as young as 5, live on the streets of Guatemala City. Many are orphans, abandoned, or handicapped. Most have to survive by stealing, begging, and prostitution. Growing numbers of these kids have disappeared or been murdered by police and death squads. Nobody has given a damn about these kids before. Amnesty International has made them realize that people are starting to care, that they have just as much right to be on this planet as we all do. I'm proud to support Amnesty International.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to that part of the evening where we make our special award in the gift of this Academy, our Life Achievement Award in recognition of outstanding services to comedy.
This fellowship, in our exclusive gift, honours an individual who, in the opinion of the Academy, has used his skill and judgment in an apt and entertaining and original way. The award, of course, is named after Dick Emery.
Past winners of the Silver Dick include the wild punster, Mr. Richard Whiteley, the presenter of TV's cult programme Countdown, Mr. Gus, Right to Reply McDonald, and the woman who does the Shake and Vac commercial.
How can we describe, in just a few words, the winner of this most prestigious of awards? A man whose humanity shines through absolutely everything he does. Certainly a very great personal hero of ours.
One of the most lovely, fluffy, pink, moist, and super people in show business. I think I can speak for all of us here when I say that I'm desperate to develop a close sexual relationship with this man.
This thrillingly lovely elder statesman of comedy. For heaven's sake, you all know who we're talking about now. He had his own TV show, which ran for, I think, 12 whole programmes before being taken off.
Yes, which was a mistake, I think.
I think it was a mistake.
Yes,
personally.
they shouldn't have done that. Nonetheless, with no further ado, let's announce him the winner of this year's Silver Dick. Ladies and gentlemen, the shudderingly gorgeous Mr. Jim Cleese.
Let's talk about you now. They took your highly entertaining, heartwarming comedy classic, Fawlty Towers, off the air after only 2 series. Well, what was that about?
It was really beginning to get good, Jim.
I thought so.
You know, it had the makings of something.
Yes, but there were, in fact, only ever supposed to be the 12 episodes.
And the 12 were fine, Jim. You know, there was lots in there, which I thought eventually may have turned into something.
Yes. You know, one minute you're a rising star and then some TV executive decides to make you a nobody with a flick of his pen.
Just cuts you off.
You know, it was around that time... It was around that time, wasn't it, Jim, when you were in the middle of rather a messy divorce with the woman who was chiefly responsible for writing your scripts. And it was from then on that things started really to go wrong for you.
And now they tell me Michael Barrymore doesn't even bother to do you anymore.
You know, do you feel bitter? You know, regrets?
No. Oh, surely just a few, Jim.
No.
Jim, but for heaven's sake, I mean, I hate to see a very old man cry. I mean, you know, we still love you. We want to see you come back.
Oh, yes. I'm sure I speak for the ladies and gentlemen when I say we'd like to see more of his amicable hotelier, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Yes. You see, Jim, plenty of people remember you. We all want to see Basil Brush back on television. Oh, Jim. Jim, dry those eyes and tell a few warming thoughts to some of your public.
What was it that finally finished you off, Jim? Was it the hair weave? Or was it the move to the SDP? Which was it, do you think?
Was it growing that rather odd beard, I wonder? Or perhaps it could have been those strange, you know, psychiatric group therapy sessions. Did you find, Jim, that once you stop being mad, you stop being funny? You know?
And then, of course, you let down Amnesty by refusing to do their annual charity show. Until, of course, you caved in at the last minute because the press kept ringing you up.
Look, he's got nothing to say for himself. No. Without his dead parrot, he's nobody.
It's pathetic.
It's tragic. This is the wreck of a once noble comedian. He's a nothing and nobody. Get off stage, Jim. Come on. Get off.
You're finished. Come on.
Get off. Oh, Jim. Don't forget your silver dick. Jim. There you are. There you are.
Since it's late and we do not have the constrictions of television, let us indulge in a little liberation sexuality. Wouldn't it be nice if you could give yourself a blowjob? Because be honest, only you understand your own body. Only the individual knows exactly what their individual body needs. It doesn't matter how good a relationship, a caring, monogamous, one-to-one relationship, lots of Marxism, very nice, but only you understand your own body. So every time, no, nearly, no, you got it, no, that's good, no, a little bit too much, no, oh, you're biting, no more, no, yes, that's it, that's perfect, no, you fuck, no, oh, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Women thinking, he's been down there half an hour and he still hasn't found it. Men thinking, Found what? You men out there thinking, hang on a minute, am I wrong? But has he overstepped the mark here? He's talking about clitoris, isn't he? That's a bit fucking rude, isn't it? He's talking about clitoris. I don't want to hear about it. Come on, Doris, we don't want to hear about clitorises. You might find out you got one. Come on, let's go. The words are wrong. Sexuality is made... The reason the world is so messed up is because sex is made brutal. It's made a secret. Every effort to try and liberate is called leftyism. You know, it's brutal. All the words you learn are behind a bike shed. They mean nothing. Blow job. Blow job. I may not know much about sex, but I do know one thing. You're not supposed to blow. Watching your partner inflate before your very eyes. You come up for air, they shoot across the room like a balloon.
Something else, right, that the police don't like is when they see young black urban professionals driving a sexy automobile. Because they got that crappy one with the red stripe down the side. They don't like it, guys. Because I got a brand new BMW convertible. I converted it myself. Used to be a 4 Cortina. The car is wicked, you know what I mean? Wide tires, whiplash aerial, imitation leopard skin seats. Those imitation leopards are a bugger to catch, guy, you know what I mean? So I'm driving down the street the other day, you know, seats reclined so far back, the only way I can see is through the sunroof. I was navigating by the stars, guy, you know what I mean? Checking out my compact disc player. I'm not actually listening to anything because by the time I cut all my albums up to fit in the slot, they're ruined, you know what I mean? So I'm driving, you know? That's 3 times. I'm driving. It's power steering, so I'm using my thumb like that. I look in the rear view mirror because my hair was looking wicked. I see this police car following me for about a mile down the street, so I pull in because I want to talk to him. This young policeman swaggered over to my motor, right? He put his head through the window, which worried me because it was still wound up at the time. He said, "Are you the driver of this vehicle?" I said, "Well, it's automatic, but I have to be here." He said, "Can you identify yourself?" I looked in the mirror, I said, "That's me." He said, "Don't give me that bollocks, Wilkins," because he knew me. He said, "Look at this car, guy. 4 ball tires, 40 exhaust, no tax disc." I said, "Well, look at it this way. At least I'm wearing my seatbelt." The police are bloody critical, aren't they? I mean, they never tell you when you're doing anything right, do they? I mean, wouldn't it be nice, right? Wouldn't it be nice if one day you were just driving along, suddenly a policeman flagged you down and said, "Listen, guy, the way you took that corner was well hard," you know what I mean? Give you a little badge or something. A little hat with "Careful Driver" on it. Some jelly or something. Instead they just hassle innocent citizens all the time. Anyway, he arrested me. Took me down the station, threw me in a cell. I said, "Oi, are you going to charge me or what?" He said, "What a good idea." Took all my clothes away and put electrodes on my nipples. So a couple of minutes later, I'm standing there, smouldering, you know, feeling highly charged. A geezer from the SPG came in, wanted me to jumpstart his car. And I fucked that up. Anyway, doesn't matter. My shirt is deflecting all the laughs. Anyway, they kept me waiting in that cell for about 7 hours, guy, while the geezer behind the desk was going through my documents, you know, with a flamethrower. Eventually, he said I was allowed to make 1 phone call. So I rang my Uncle Desmond in Jamaica because I ain't spoken to him for ages, you know what I mean? Thank you very much.
Stupid applause, isn't it? Why? I mean, why? Why do we have to show appreciation by going, clap your hands again? It's just stupid. It's just one of those things of like show business etiquette, you know. You have to go like that, show appreciation. All those kind of etiquette things are stupid, you know. You have to learn these things like how to tie a bow tie, you know. You have to remember to call the Lord Mayor your worshipness.
Yeah, and you should never turn your back on the Queen. Do you know that?
That is true.
You should never ever turn your back on the Queen.
Presumably in case you nick something.
It could happen. Could happen. The recession has affected us all.
Yeah.
Although, of course, recently Norman Lamont claims that Britain is now coming out of recession.
He also claims he's seen Elvis at the deli counter in Tesco.
The recession was kind of a recurrent thing in Nigeria. It was always supposed to go away, but it never did. But of course, some great things happened as well. Some fantastic things happened this year. All the hostages came out for a start, which is fantastic. August, John McCarthy came out, Terry Waite came out, and of course Jackie Mann came out to be reunited with his wife, Sunny Mann.
What a woman, eh?
What a woman. You know Sunny Mann. She's the one who goes to the same optician as Brains from Thunderbirds. When in 1991 we did nothing, next to nothing, to confront the awful problems, the terrible things, the appalling things that we're doing to our environment. I mean, do you know that every year we destroy an area of rainforest the size of Belgium? Why not just destroy Belgium?
So much easier. So much more environmentally sound.
Much more environmentally sound. This is what they ought to be talking about at the Maastricht Summit. I mean, we've got to make sure that our children don't repeat the mistakes that our generation has made. I mean, look what we're doing. Like, the ozone level's going, and there's acid rain, and the ice caps are melting. We should be teaching our children about these things. Teaching them right from the nursery. Teaching them rhymes like...
Dr. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. He stepped in a puddle right up to his middle and said, "Why is this water taken all the skin off my legs?"
Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Sheep drowned in morning, global warming.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? It doesn't.
But what is one of the worst things, what is probably the worst single thing for the environment? The motor car. Still, we've made no attempt to give this up. We have a love affair with motor cars. And I don't know why this is. They're nothing but trouble. We drove up here today. We drove up to Nottingham from London, up the M1. And he was driving, I have to say. And while we were going on there, up the M1, he was doing something that really, really irritates me. Whenever you're on the motorway, as you're driving along, right, you're running a little bit low on petrol. You see one of those signs that says...
Services 1 mile or 32 miles.
And then the driver says...
Oh, I think we can make it to the second one.
Why? Why is that? I'll tell you why. Because they think it's going to work out cheaper that way, which is nonsense. Now, when you finally get to the garage, there might be petrol there. There might be a bit of petrol if you're really lucky. But what there will definitely be at the garage is bags of fertiliser and charcoal briquettes.
They're so useful on a long journey, aren't they, I think?
Because all garages sell these, and nobody has ever worked out why. It's like they expect every customer to be an arable farmer on his way to a barbecue. Which is completely stupid. Of course, you don't get these type of problems if you drive for a living. If you drive professionally, you get even worse problems if what happened to Nigel Mansell in 1991 was anything to go by. Terrible. He had a bit of a bad season. Of course, he lost in the last Grand Prix of the season. He broke his ankle, and he really lost it a few weeks earlier. I don't know if you remember this. In October, in the Portuguese Grand Prix, due to an appalling incident that happened to him in the pits, right? We went in for a pit stop. Now, for heaven's sake, right, those blokes who work in the pits, what do they have to do? They have to remember to change his tyres once. In 73 laps, right? And it's not difficult. They've got walkie-talkies, they're in radio contacts, like, "Oh, hello, Nigel."
Oh, hello, Nigel.
Yes,
How are you?
Yeah, he says he wants to come in for his pit stop. He can come in on the next lap or on lap 72.
Oh, I think he can make it to lap 72.
Yeah, we think he can make... Oh, no, he says he wants to come in now. Wants to do his time change now.
Oh, he's coming in now. He's coming in.
Okay.
What's this bit? Oh, Nigel! Nigel! Come back! Come back, mate! Nigel! You've forgotten your charcoal briquettes.
You've forgotten them, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, okay, there we are. Well, it now gives me great pleasure to introduce a couple of young lads onto the stage that I had the privilege during my gynae years
of actually bringing into the world. So, can we please have a big hand for young Trevor and Simon?
Welcome, friends. Come closer.
Welcome to our world of the strange.
Despite all our understanding of science and the universe, there still remains many unsolved mysteries. And our first tale of mystery began on a cold winter's evening.
Mr. Peter Wallacey, a lorry driver from York, was unpacking some shopping from a plastic carrier bag.
He had purchased, amongst other things, 2 tins of Italian plum tomatoes. 1 tin was priced 28 pence.
The other, however, was priced 32 pence.
A difference of 3 pence.
A
difference of 4 pence.
Strange indeed.
However, on returning to the shop, the manager apologized, refunded the difference, and dismissed the whole occurrence as a mere oversight on his part.
But was it?
According to our calculations,
based on the current rate of inflation,
it would take at least 4 months for a tin of plum tomatoes to rise from 28 pence to 32 pence.
4 months! And yet, for Mr. Wallacey, the price seemed to change in an instant.
How could this happen?
We believe Mr. Wallacey mysteriously and suddenly disappeared, only to reappear in exactly the same place a full 4 months later.
Where did he go? Was he kidnapped by aliens from the moon?
Did he slip into a mind-warping time zone?
Or did the shopkeeper just put the wrong sticker on 1 tin of plum tomatoes? Sorry.
Friends, we now bring you more tales from the mysterious world of household groceries.
Oh yes, friends. For what of Mr. Paul Skittle from Wolverhampton?
He purchased a tube of Wet Look Extra Hold Hair Gel.
Imagine his surprise, friend, when he found the tube actually contained a soft cheese spread.
And what of Mrs. Jean Huskin from Gwent? She purchased a packet of 4 sesame seed baps.
4 sesame seeded baps. Imagine her surprise, friend, when she found only 3 of the baps had a sprinkling of sesame seeds.
The 4th
was completely smooth.
An oversight on a factory production line.
Or a deliberately cleared circular area waiting to be used as the landing site for an alien spacecraft.
Oh yes, friends, the facts speak for themselves. In the meantime, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from them.
Hello there! How you getting on, all right? Hell of a sorry I cannot be with you tonight, live in person sort of still, but as you can see, I'm gigging, you know what I mean? All right, Chief, how you getting on, you all right? You couldn't see your mind clear again as 10 pence for a can, could you? Because you've been blessed with a fairly literal mind, eh? That was just the theme, you understand, you know? You're supposed to improvise round it, sort of style. Miserable bastard that you are. Oh, there, girl, how you getting on today? Eh, I bet you it's a song you'll be wanting, is it a wee song? No? Well, if you don't pay up pronto, you're bloody well going to get one. And start spreading the news. Thanks very much. All right, Chief. Whereabouts will you be from?
Birmingham.
Birmingham? Christ, Birmingham. They're loaded down there. Loaded! Here, you couldn't see your way clear again as a couple of £1,000 for a television franchise, could you? A wee bit of satire on you.
Sure.
Oh, come on, that's not very nice, is it? That's not very friendly, is it? Eh, What a wee souvenir from Bonnie Gyro Valley. See, that's me. Mr. Showbiz, you know. Always giving the public what they want. Enjoy.
Think I better dance now.
Come down!